Hey everyone, I told you I'd seen a bit, and a bit for me, for you guys, means about half an hour or so. Anyway, welcome back to My Hero Academia live reaction. Last time we left off, sorry that there was no reaction last week, but we last left off with one Class 1A and 1B teams 4 facing off against each other, and Team Bakugo kind of like blowing out Class B. No winner was officially announced in the chapter. Most likely going to be Team Bakugo Class 1A. But because the chapter was called Fight 5 or Fight 4 or something, match, the fourth match conclusion, something like that. Anyway, this week I believe we have two chapters. We'll check right now. I'm excited to see Midoriya versus Shinzo rematch. I'm excited for that. I'm also interested to see something I want to see, something that probably won't happen, is Monoma copying One for All and freaking Monoma just shattering his arm. I think that'd be freaking hilarious. But yeah, haven't read the chapters. Oh, also, to get this out of the water, I want to tell you guys right now, there will most likely not be a reaction video next week because My Hero Academia usually gets updated on Fridays. Friday I will be flying out back home to California. And the week after, there might not be a chapter, seeing as how it'll be Christmas the week after next week. But videos will resume the week of the 1st, as far as reactions go. So the next Hero Aka video will most likely be around the 4th of January. I just want to let you guys know right now. But anyway, so we last left off with Class 1A just like completely dominating Class 1B. And right here. So Chapter 209, the 5th set begins. And, yep, clang! Chapter 209, the 5th set begins in less than 5 minutes. Everyone in Class 1B is in Class 1A's cage. With an unexpected teamwork, Class 1A earns a 4-0 victory. Class A overwhelms Class B. I hate Bakugo. Anyway, let's just jump right in. My Hero Academia by Kohei Horikoshi. He captured and imprisoned the other team quickly and efficiently without causing any more damage than necessary. Using Bakugo with his superior mobility and strength as your axis, the three of you demonstrated great team unity. Well done. Aizawa complimenting them. He's giving a thumbs up. He developed a sound strategy based on the past data and taking about the gap in battle power into account. However, you were too rigid and you lacked that Honenuki flexibility. Sorry guys for producing such a lame plan, such a lame result for all of us. Nah, if someone like his turns out into a goody two-shoes, they have no holes to exploit. I'll carve this defeat into my heart. Kacchan! Wait, is Kaminari calling Bakugo Kacchan? Kacchan, you really can do it if you try, bro. And Jiro, you were really like a heroine out there. Well, duh, I am a hero. It felt like a delinquent picking up a bunch of stray cats or something. And he's not saying anything. Then it's All Might. I had shivers watching you. You probably just caught a cold or something. Kacchan! Out of my way, punk! Reflex. I don't get that joke. It's like a onomatopoeia, and it's just like in front of Bakugo, like says reflex. I'm not even in your way, though. I'm moving on up. Yeah, you were amazing out there. I'll improve so fast you'll never catch up. Don't worry, I'll still surpass you. Shut your damn mouth already. Is that all you came here to say? You'll never be able to surpass me, you dumb loser, trash. Just you watch. You have a good friend in him. No, screw that All Might. Bakugo's a little binge. Other than that potty mouth of his. to think this was the work of raging, frenzied Explosion Boy. Not half bad, I must admit. Monoma, I'm sorry, Class B. I'm sorry. Now Class B can't win. Oh, that's right, because, wait, can they? They still can't. She just said that they're going to lose to Class A right now. Because they can still do a draw, technically, because Class B lost the first match. Class A lost the second match. Class A won the first match. Class B won the second. There was a draw. And then Class A won this one. There can still be a tie. I'd kind of like to see a tie, actually. I think that'd be really cool. What are you apologizing for, Tokage? My yet immature brethren are reflecting on their shortcomings and maturing before my eyes. It is such a great thing. Yes, Class B's victory has fallen out of reach. Has it? No, they could still do a tie. Oh, I'm an idiot. She's saying that they can't win at all. The only thing they can do is either lose or tie. I'm an idiot. Anyway, Class B's victory has fallen out of reach, but we have not lost yet. I simply want to make you understand. Between an earnest person who causes no trouble and an improper one who stands out in the worst way, gathering everyone's attention, which is correct? Which of them is correct? Everyone is a supporting character in someone else's life, and the main character in their own. And what is our plan? Don't "and" me. I think we should adapt a similar strategy to Tokage's. In terms of balance, our team resembles hers quite a bit. We've got a bunch of technical-type quirks gathered together. If we keep ourselves concealed, we'll have an abundance of ways to launch attacks. And above all, there's 5 of us. There are no merits in challenging them into hand-to-hand combat. But taking that last battle into account, the most hateful member of our opposition would be Midoriya, right? In her language, that means he's the scariest. Okay, so I don't know this girl's name. She definitely has a name. I don't know it, but she's the one who said taking into account the last battle, and then Shinzo's kind of like curious, and then the other guy who dropped out of the tournament arc is explaining to him that she's saying he's the scariest. Anyway, in terms of mobility and power, he is equal. He's Bakugo's equal, or maybe even greater. And recently, it seems he's added long-distance attacks to his arsenal. If we show even the slightest opening, it'll be a repeat of the last match. He'll break right through us. So it's decided then. Midoriya will be our top priority. No matter the cost, we need to take him out first. But there's one problem. He's able to escape from my brainwashing on his own. But if we combine our powers, Monoma, I think we should be able to pin him down. I was looking forward to this too, seeing Monoma use Shinzo's power. Though, Midoriya will probably take that into account. How frightening it is to be relied upon, so there is a possibility that things won't go as planned for me either, you know. Either way, we need to stay on top of him from roaming free, or we'll have no chance on counting on you. Oh, or we'll have no chance. I'm counting on you, Shinzo. This is the last round. I wonder how Shinzo will fare. This is a preliminary examination to determine his prospects of admission to the hero course. In the first set, he certainly showed us that he's more than capable, but I wonder if the same methods will work again. Class A's team is also quite formidable. Let's hope he shows us his best out there. And then Midoriya just charging on ahead. And then Class 1A Team 5 is Midoriya, Uraraka, Ashido, and Mineta. And then it's Mineta. First things first, we should take care of Shinzo, yeah? I'm starting to get anxious. I don't want to be brainwashed. Uraraka, try not to focus too much. Try not to focus on that too much. Though, after all, we've got a bunch of members who can attack from They've got a bunch of members who can attack from anywhere, at any time, without even showing themselves. I float! I melt! I stick! Anyway, so it's just them. Yeah, we're at a disadvantage here. At this rate, we won't be able to last. We should go with my pluck pluck great plan after all. Come on, there's no way anyone would get trapped in that. We need to find them and catch them in a trap in this thing. And then it's Midoriya just being cool, just like jumping in front of anyone. I can be the decoy. Leave it to me. How was it? You were saying that there was something weird going on with your quirk, right? Yeah, but I'm feeling the same. I'm feeling fine, same as always. The only thing is, after watching the fourth set, I think they'll definitely be on their guard against me. So I'll need to keep moving, even more than usual. Are you gonna be alright? We're really relying on you, you know? Don't worry. We can definitely win. You've never used to be so steadfast, you know? You behaved more strangely than before. I kinda miss that side of you. Nothing feels off. And then Uraraka and Mina are just kinda like pumped up. The fifth set and final match of the day. After he lit the fire under me like that, I can't afford to have a pathetic showing here. Are you prepared to do your best out there and stay focused through to the very end? Begin! I am. Oops, excuse me. Oh, come on, shut that thing off. And it's All Might's phone ringing. Gran Torino's calling him. Sorry, I have to take this. And then, shot of Class A Team 5 and Class B Team 5. Oh, without Shinzo. That's weird. Anyway. Oh, snap. So, the chapter hasn't ended yet, but page 15, and is this the last? Is most likely the last chapter. The last one will probably be translator notes. But the last shot of this chapter probably is at Tartarus. Alright. It's 1541. He's moving again. How many times is that now? Since yesterday. The decision and execution of his sentence. It would be nice if they could hurry up with it. At this rate, we won't be able to last. One murder makes a villain. Millions a hero. If that was Chaplin if I recall. He appeared the other day, didn't he? Gigantomachia. I don't know how to say that. He's a subordinate who serves directly under me. Oh, it's all for one. It's more than just the League of Villains. God only knows how many of his sympathizers are in hiding. It's crucial that we don't do anything to accidentally incite him. I'm sorry for causing you all so much trouble. I've just been overwhelmed with nostalgia, and it's making me restless. I can hear my little brother's voice. Whoa. Oh, man. What? Is this going to be an all-for-one chapter? Oof. Anyway. Chapter 209. Good to see the setup for the final stage. But is chapter 210 going to be an all-for-one chapter? Let's find out. Let's get to it. Alright. So no, we're starting out with All Might taking the call with Gran Torino. Thank you for getting back to me so quickly. Unfortunately, I'm right in the middle of class right now, and Shimura did tell me something about the dream of One for All, but... Huh? You're just starting the conversation now? I didn't remember until you asked me about it. Kohei Horikoshi. Dreams of One for All. After all, you're talking about senior citizens' old memories here. So listen up. Don't expect much. Finally, the last set of Class A versus Class B battle begins. But behind the scenes, All Might and Gran Torino are talking about Deku's unusual phenomenon. Alright. So this is probably going to be just a Gran Torino All Might chapter, which would be fine. I'm cool with that. Okay, nope, we're going to see the fight. Once we encounter the enemies, we can't casually exchange words anymore. We need to ascertain their locations first and turn the situation to our advantage. My unease about One For All hasn't been dispelled completely either. I need to be very careful not to get caught in Shinzo's brainwashing. Midoriya's team's formation looks quite similar to Bakugo's team in the fourth set. They're similarly balanced after all, but they don't have Jiro on their side, so they need to move more carefully than us. Otherwise, they could get taken down real quick. That was, Sero? Yeah, that's true. If they want to lure the enemy team out and figure out their location before then, that would mean Midoriya will have to work harder than Bakugo did. Yeah, show Bakugo who's boss. Show Bakugo why he ain't the main character. And then Midoriya's just pointing, so he's probably like seeing the other team. And then he's just jumping all around the place. First, I need to stand out and make them target me. Since I've got the most speed, Class B shouldn't be able to just ignore me. After I get attacked by Class B and deduce their location, I'll cooperate with Uraraka and the rest of the team to capture them. And then Flying Barrel comes right at him. That's Yanagi's. Here it comes! Huh? Uraraka! Oh, looks like you found me. After witnessing Bakugo's performance, there's no way I wouldn't be wary of you as well. Monoma. People like you, who have the strength and moves. Of course, I have to be cautious of them. That's what any clever person would think. But at the same time, a clever person would also think Bakugo was only able to draw his true strength with the help of the other three, so I should crush the other three first. You were supposed to be setting out on purpose to reveal your location to me, yes? He's provoking me. He may have copied Shinzo's brainwashing. Like I said, he may have already thought of that. But it seems my comrades have already found the other three. That's 3 on 4, you know. Do they really think they'll be alright? And Shinzo's there as well. They won't be able to communicate secretly. You need to hurry to their side. But wait! What if the Kya just now was actually the work of Shinzo? That would mean we actually haven't discovered their location yet, and you would end up being the one to give it away. What a pickle! Dang, Mom's actually really good at, like, manipulation. Well, maybe. Who knows? You don't even take a glance at your allies? How cruel of you! He's trying to make me reveal their location with a glance. I won't fall for that. I had a little chit-chat with Shinzo earlier about how blessed people will destroy the world. Bakugo's your friend, isn't he? So tell me, how is it that he's able to smile so casually, given that he's the one responsible for bringing the end of the symbol of peace? Oh man. A few seconds earlier. Dang. Just now, that was Shinzo. It sounded so close. I really want to see him say "Kya" with that listless face. Remember to always look at each other's face when you talk. And then it's Mineta with like a piece of string. Something got stuck to it. And it's a bunch of like pipes and stuff from the area. Acid Veil. And then it's the it's like the short guy with like the short hair. They vanished. Did they block them? Or could this be some kind of trap? It's Yanagi's poltergeist. She's just firing them up haphazardly. Alright, so everything's just kind of like flying towards Uraraka and them. Mina's trying to melt like this giant metal barrel and everything. Release! Size! That's Kodai. And Uraraka is making everything float. Twin impact. Fire! And then everything just goes flying. I've got a rough idea on what direction they're in. They're spreading out to remain unseen. Loading second barrage. Reiko Yanagi. Quirk, Poltergeist. She can manipulate any objects close to her, however, she can only move things about as heavy as a person. So she's kinda like Uraraka. Yui Kodai. Quirk, Size. She can alter the size of anything she touches, but this doesn't apply to living things. Nirengeki Shoda. Quirk, Twin Impact. In any place where there is damage from an impact, he can trigger a second impact with random timing, and the second impact will be several times more powerful than the first. What? I don't know if I get that. Anyway, moving on. That was a shock. They might have figured out our location with that. But what happened to Deku? I'm sorry, and then we return to All Might with Gran Torino, and this is probably the end of the chapter. I'm sorry to say this, but it's probably not the kind of information you're looking for. What did my master say? As I recall, it was right around the time she inherited All for One for All. Like always, the two of us were patrolling the streets. It was just a casual conversation. What? Listen to this, Gran Torino. And then it's a shot of Midoriya while he's jumping around. And he... Oh, snap. I think Midoriya just went past his limit. Yep. Just a hunch. I think Midoriya just, like, overstretched himself. Listen to this, Gran Torino. I had a weird dream last night. There was a man surrounded in a dark fog standing in front of me. He looked at me and said, "Oh man," and everyone, so All Might's kind of everyone's seen Midoriya do something right now. All Might, Aizawa, and Bakugo. He looked at me and said, "It's not that time. Not yet." What? What? Okay. Another strange occurrence with One for All? This has become an emergency. Okay. So, it's Midoriya going for a Delaware Smash like this. But it kind of looks like the lightning that was like shooting off of him when he was fighting Kai, Overhaul, but it's black, and it kind of also looks like this is how like I can think to describe it. It looks like a mix of Kurogiri's warp mixed with All for One's, and it's covering his arm right now. Oh man. What? This shot is so weird. And it looks really amazing. Anyway. Yep. My Hero Academia, Chapter 210, end. Oh man. What is going to happen to Midoriya? Because oh no, and that's his right arm. The arm that like, yo, if you break this anymore, you won't be able to use it. Is Midoriya going to get a robot arm? Anyway. Looking forward to the next chapter. Man, I'm probably going to have to wait a few weeks for it. Regardless, that's just how life is sometimes. Anyway, that'll be it for this week's video. Again, most likely won't be a video next week. Definitely not one the week after. Reactions should resume by the 4th. Wait. Yeah, the 4th. That's when uploads should resume for me. Anyway. Really looking forward to seeing that. It was good to see Class B's quirks again. Still don't really understand Shoda's. I think that was his name, Twin Impact. I'll probably read back on that and see if I can understand it more. But who cares about them? I'm excited to see freaking what's going to happen to Midoriya. Anyway, that'll be it for this video. See you guys next time.